So we're going to work through this example here. It says, consider the following residual plots and identify whether their original data was likely linear or non-linear. Okay, so let's look at our first example here. So we've got our residual plot, meaning that our y-axis here is giving us the values of the residuals, and our x-axis, which is right here, that's the original x-axis that was on our original data. Now, to figure out whether or not we're likely having an original data set that is likely linear or non-linear, we're going to ask ourselves two questions. The first one, is there a pattern? There is clearly no pattern here, so let's write no. Next, is there an uneven split of values above and below the line? And as you can see, there is an even split above and below the line, so that's a big no as well. So the fact that we've said no to both of these questions, therefore the original data was likely linear. So there's no pattern and we've got an even split, likely linear there. Let's keep on moving. The next one here. Again, let's just take note. Our y-axis here is giving us the residual values, and then we've got our x-axis here. Now, the first question we're going to ask ourselves, is there a pattern? And there clearly is a pattern here, isn't there? Look at that pattern right there. So is there a pattern? Y-E-S. Yes. Now, the fact that we've seen a pattern means that we don't really care about the uneven split. It doesn't really matter as there's a clear pattern. So as soon as you see a pattern, that means the original data was likely non-linear. So as soon as you see this, the original data was likely non-linear because we see a pattern there. Then we keep on going to our last example here. So for this one, is there a pattern? I would say so. It looks like we've got a bit of a curve going on there. So let's give that a yes. Is there an uneven split? I would say yes again, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 data points down the bottom, but only 3 up the top. So I would say, is there an uneven split? Yes again. Therefore, the original data was likely non-linear. So that's how you approach those questions. Make sure that you feel comfortable with looking at a residual plot and determining whether the original data was likely linear or non-linear. I'll see you in the next part.